and connect them to draw the rectangle. Then connect points E and T to form diagonal ET. Use the Pythagorean theorem to find the exact length of ET.
Okay, thank you so much. Then we want now to plot the points, right? Because he said he gave us the coordinates. Then we will draw the coordinates. Please, you will start to work with me. Draw the coordinates, x-axis and y-axis, and then we want to plot the points. Then, could you please tell me the first coordinate? Tell me the first coordinate.
-3 and -4.
Okay, just a second. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. We will start to plot the points. What is the first point? The first point are -3 and -4. So -3, we will go to -3 and then we will move down till -4. So this is the first point. This is R. Okay, second point is
-3 and
-3 and what?
4.
And
And
4.
4. Okay, so this is what? This is E. Third, C, 4 and 4. So this is C. And then we have T, 4 and the -4. This is which letter? T, 4 and the -4. Then we will connect the points together. So we have the rectangle. And he's looking for what? Grade 8.
ET.
He's looking for what? Read the question, please.
ET.
ET. Where we will find ET. ET represent what here in this question? ET
Diagonal.
represent the diagonal. Exactly. So we are looking for ET. How we will find ET? If there anyone can help me to know how we will find ET. We are looking for the length of ET. If there anyone can tell me how many ways we can find the answer in this question? How many ways we can find the answer in this question? Could you please tell me? How many ways we can use it to find the answer? Okay, ya Judy.
We have 2 ways.
We have 2 ways. Okay, the first way is
Counting the lines of the square.
okay, counting the lines, right? For vertical and horizontal points, right? This is what you mean?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Could you please answer with me and tell me how many units do you have?
1 minute.
Okay, we want to count from the point E to the point C. Could you please? We have 2 different triangles. We can use it to find ET. Could you please tell me which 2 triangles we can use them to find ET?
CET, the RET.
ET or RET. Thank you so much. So we can use ET in 2 different triangles. The first triangle is ECT, the second triangle is ERT. Agree with you 100%. Thank you. Then, now we will start as Judy said by counting. Then, EC equal how many?
6.
EC equal how many?
6.
6? No, from, agree with her with 6? 7, yes. From the point E, which it was -3, to the point C, which is 4. And also,
Oh, not 3.
how many?
7. صح.
EC, it will be 7, yes. And we can also say that we can use the absolute value between E and C. This is parallel to x-axis. Then if you will write the coordinate for the point C, it's 4 and 4, right? C is 4 and 4. What about E? Negative 3 and 4. Right? Then we will note that we have the same y coordinate. Do you notice? We have the same y coordinate. We will not care about the y coordinates, but we will use only the absolute value, the difference between x2 minus x1, and the order is not important, which means you can say that 4 is x1 and negative 3 is x2, or the opposite, negative 3 is x1 and 4 is x2, whatever. So that the direction is not important here. So you will find the absolute value, negative 3 minus negative 4, which is absolute value of x2 minus x1. Again, we said that once we are looking for a line parallel with x-axis, so we will find the difference between the value for x coordinates. So we have now, this line was 7. And we are going to make the same with CT. Who is going to continue? And he will explain to us what we are going to do. We are looking for CT. How we will find CT, grade 8? How we will find CT? Huh? Who will tell me?
Also by counting,
Okay, by counting or
like the first way writing coordinates.
Yes, use the coordinates and we will find the y coordinates difference or the x coordinate. Now we have LT is how many, Anuji? T is how many? 4 and what? 4 and what?
Negative
4 negative 4.
4 and negative 4, exactly. 4 and negative 4, right? Then we will not care about what now. It's parallel to y-axis, so I will not look, the x-axis was 4 and 4. We have to care about the y-axis now, the difference between y-axis. Okay, we can use counting and we said 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or we will find the difference between the y coordinates, the absolute value. Why we have to use the absolute value, grade 8? Why we have to use absolute value?
Because the number shouldn't be negative.
Yes, thank you, because the length shouldn't be a negative number. We can't use a negative to express the distance between any 2 points. Then we have this is negative 4 minus 4. So the answer it would be how many? Negative 4 minus 4. So the answer it would be how many?
8.
8. Yes. Okay. The answer, the length of CT should be 8 because we use negative 4 minus 4. Negative 4 minus 4.
This should be negative 8, not 8.
And we put them between absolute value, right?
Yes, sorry.
Right, because we said we can't use a negative number. For this reason, once you want to find the distance between the 2 points, so we have to use the absolute value to find them by negative numbers, right? So we said that we have 7 and this one was 8. How we will find now the distance between ET? By using what? The
Distance
first way.
equation?
Yes, we will use, no, not the distance formula. We said we will count now 7 and 8, and then we will use Pythagorean
Pythagorean
theorem. Yes, so we will use Pythagorean theorem. This is the first method which we can use it to find the answer. So this is the first method, right? So if there anyone can calculate it and tell me the answer. So the first method to find the length of ET, who will calculate and tell me the answer?
10.63.
So this is the first method to find the length of ET. We will use Pythagorean theorem. Then it will be 7 to the power of 2 plus 8 to the power of 2 equal how many?
113.
113. 113. Okay. Then
Yes, but it's root 113.
yes. This one is the answer for يعني ET square, right? This is you mean? This is what you mean? ET square?
Yes.
Right?
بس هتبقى يعني 113 will be root 113.
Yes. To find the value of ET only, it will be the square root of 113, right? If I want to find the answer in a decimal number, it will be what? Grade 8?
10.63.
Yes, so this is 113, so it will be 10 point what?
63.
Okay, then we can say 10.6, that's enough, right? We can say that this is 10.6 to the nearest unit, right? So this is 10.6 units. Okay, this is the first way. What about the second way? What about the second way? I will not count, I will not use distance formula. So what is the second way? Yes, Judy. Judy, tell me second way.
Root in between brackets بقى x2 minus x1.
Okay, this is what, Judy?
What?
This is called what? The way which you are going to use it. This is called what?
I don't know the name.
It will be distance, yes, yes. Distance between 2 points. Okay, so the first method was Pythagorean theorem. Use Pythagorean theorem to find the answer. But the second way is called what? Distance between 2 points. Then with distance between 2 points, I'm going to erase all the steps which we made it. Okay, we will not use counting. I will use only the distance formula, which wrote it at the top here. Square root x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1. For which 2 points? We are going to work with which 2 points, grade 8?
E and T.
E and T only. Yes, E and T only. Agree. Okay, then we will put now the 2 points, which is E. The order pair for E is negative 3 and 4. Yes, and the second point is T,
4 and negative
4 and negative 4. Yes, and then we will substitute to find the value of ET under the radical sign. Okay, who is going to work with me and tell me the answer? Khadija? Khadija? We will classify first, ya Khadija. What we are going to do. So the first one, this is called x1. And this is called y1. Second, this is x2. and this is y2. Agree with me? So this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Then x2 minus x1. Khadija, you can answer? Hello? نور مهدي. نور مهدي. يا نور. نانو الماحي.
Yes.
Yes, could you please answer with me, Nano?
Okay, yes.
How we will use
ده كام؟
how we will use the general formula, honey?
هو which 2 points بقى؟
Good morning, حبيبتي.
Good morning. دول
We have at the top we have
4
2 points, right? And we want to use a distance formula to find the answer. Okay, so we have
4 plus 3
4 plus 3, it's x2
عشان
minus
negative
x1.
negative.
Yes, so it will be 4, it's supposed to be minus negative 3, so I appreciate that you said plus 3, because 4 minus 3 means 4 negative times negative, it will be equal positive.
Or 2 plus brackets.
Yes.
Negative 4 minus 4.
Negative 4 minus 4. That's it?
Brackets power.
Thank you. Bracket and power of 2. Now we have, if you will calculate this one, so what about the answer? It will be what? It will be
4 plus 3.
All to the power of 2 plus negative 4 minus 4 all to the power of 2. So the answer it will be equal. It will be square root 113. What do you notice now? What do you notice? Kenzie, what do you notice?
That the first step like equal the second and the same answer.
The same answer. Yes, the same answer. Then we have here in this question, even if you will use the Pythagorean theorem or the distance formula, then the both two methods will give us the same answer to find the length of ET. Understood this question? Understood this question? Yes, you have a question? Do you have a question? Someone said that you have a question? Yes.
Yes. The distance formula. Like we calculate it to get the hypotenuse, or like we can
use
leg or hypotenuse.
We can use the okay. We can use a distance formula to calculate any distance between any 2 points. Okay, we can use a distance formula to calculate the distance between any 2 points. Once you have 2 points like E and C, so we can use distance formula. C and T, we can use distance formula. T and E, we can use distance formula because we are working in a coordinate plane. So instead of counting, someone can say, we can use counting directly. Okay, agree with you 100% that we can use counting, but counting, it should be with parallel line with x-axis, right? Parallel line with x-axis or parallel line with y-axis. In this case, we can use counting, but the diagonal line, we can't use counting. It will give you a wrong answer, okay? And this is, it will guide us to say another type of question, which is sometimes I'm going to give you a shape and I will ask you to calculate the parameter of this shape. Like what? Like the next question, which I'm going to talk about it with you now. I have a triangle. we want to plot the points. Triangle A, B, C.
Miss, how this is in the book?
No, it's not in the book. This is just a question. We can use it as an application to find the distance formula. Okay? So the distance formula is not necessary to talk about only the right angle triangle. Right angle because we are talking about Pythagorean theorem, right? But to use distance
Yes.
between any 2 points, so we can use it with any 2 coordinates, like Fadia's question. She said we can use it only with hypotenuse only. No, we can use it to calculate the distance between any 2 points. So let me give you an example. Triangle ABC with vertices A, 3 and -4. B, could you please, you will try to draw it in your coordinates, draw the coordinates. B is -3 and -4. And C, 1 and 3. Calculate the parameter of the triangle. Calculate the parameter of the triangle. How we can solve this question, grade 8? How we will calculate the parameter of this triangle? What is the first step we have to do?
Plot the coordinates.
Plot the coordinates, yes. So we are going to plot the coordinates A, 3 and -4, 3 and -4. So this is the first point. So this is A. Second, -3 and -4. So this is B. C, 1 and 3. So this is C. Then I will connect between the points. Now I'm looking for the parameter of the triangle. So I'm waiting for your answer. I'm waiting for your answer. You will calculate the distance between each 2 points and tell me the answer, please, grade 8. You will calculate the distance between, what is the parameter of the triangle? What is the parameter of the triangle? Could you please tell me what is the parameter? The parameter of the triangle equal what? Grade 8, hello?
Sum of all base.
Sum of all sides. Then we have to put a plan to answer this question. We have to find the length of AC, right? And then you will find the length of BA or AB. And then you will find the length of BC. Do you have any side here? We can find the answer by counting. We can find any side here. We can find the answer by counting. Which side we can find it by counting? Which side? Hello?
Miss هو
مم.
Miss هو AC distance formula equals 7 square root 2.
Agree with her? Agree with her? AC 7 square root 2. How did you calculate it, ya Fadia? Tell us. C was how many? 1 and 3,
ثانية.
right?
I
Will A,
sorry, I mean A B.
BA,
AB.
AB, listen,
Oh yes.
AB, it's parallel with x-axis, right? So to don't waste your time, you can use counting directly. Parallel with x-axis or parallel with y-axis, we can say that the answer here in this question, it will be 6. It will be 6, ya Fadia, AB, it will be 6. How? The distance between 3 minus negative 3, the absolute value. So the distance for AB, it will be equal how many?
6.
6, right? Then your target now to find, and all the class, to find the length of AC and the length of BC. Tell me the answer, please. I'm waiting for your answer.
The length of AC equals square root 53.
Square root
53.
53. Agree with her?
Yes.
Any objection? Any objection? No. The right answer, yes, in this one, it will be square root 53. Okay, what about BC? What about BC? We can find the answer approximately. It will be 7.2 to the nearest 1 decimal place. Or 7.28, so we can say 7.3. What about BC? How we will find the length of BC? BC. El B is how many? El B -3, -4. Where el C 1 and
square root 65.
It will be -3 minus 1 all to the power of 2. 3 minus -4 all to the power of 2, which means the square root 4 to the power of 2, it will be 16. 7 to the power of 2, it will be 49. What did you say, Yanano? Square root what?
65.
Yes,
Well, I mean,
3, right. Square root of 65. Okay. Then a square root of 65 approximately equal how many? To the nearest 1 decimal place.
8.06.
Yes, 8.06. If I'm looking for to the nearest 1 decimal place, so it will be 8.1. Okay, so the sum between, the parameter of the triangle, it would be what now?
بس هو طلعت معايا 5 square root 5.
No, square root 64. It will be square root -3 minus 1 all to the power of 2 plus 3 plus 4 all to the power of 2. So the perimeter of the triangle, it will be 7.3 . It will be 7.3 plus 8.1 plus 6. Then the answer will be what, grade 8?
21.4.
21.4. Agree with her? Units.
Yes.
So we can use the same way to calculate the parameter. We can use the same way to calculate the area, to classify a triangle. So as you know that math always continues. We can use the same topic, like the distance between 2 points to answer different type of questions. Okay? So this is a type of question we can use the distance formula, Fadia. It's not only with a Pythagorean theorem, but we took it as applications about Pythagorean theorem, but we can use it in different ways. As I said, he can ask to calculate the perimeter of the figure, the area of the figure, classify the triangle, if this one is acute or obtuse or right, whatever. Did you remember how we can classify the triangle? How we can classify the triangle if you have a question like this? How we will classify the triangle?
Scalene.
Scalene triangle. Yes, if we want to classify according to the length of its sides, yes, yeah. So we have different 7.3 and 6 and 8.1. So this is a scalene triangle according to the length of its sides. What about if I want to differentiate or to classify the triangle according to the measure of its angles? So we will put 8.1 all to the power of 2 in one side, and the other side I have 6 to the power of 2 plus 7.3 to the power of 2, and then we will put the sign if they are equal, so it will be a right angle triangle. If 8.1 is greater, so it will be obtuse. If it's less, so it will be acute angle triangle.